Imagine working your whole life for something, only to have it stolen by the people who are supposed to love you most. That's what happened to me. Stripped bare, left with nothing but the bitter taste of betrayal. My future, carefully woven with threads of hope and hard work, ripped away in an instant. Every summer, I visited my grandparents in their cozy house by the lake. The house, with its white picket fence and blooming garden, was a sanctuary of love and warmth. The gentle lapping of the lake's water against the shore was a constant, soothing presence. Grandma would bake my favorite apple pie, the aroma of cinnamon and apples filling the air. Grandpa, with his twinkling eyes, would regale me with tales of his youth, stories of adventure and lessons learned. They were simple people, hardworking and kind. Their lives were built on love, respect, and unwavering support. They taught me the value of hard work and the importance of kindness. They believed in me, in a future brighter than their own. Their encouragement was a constant source of motivation, pushing me to strive for more, to dream bigger. They set up a college fund for me, a nest egg to make my dreams a reality. Every penny they saved was a step closer to my future. I spent my teenage years researching universities, dreaming of the day I could step onto a campus. The day I received my acceptance letter was one of the happiest moments of my life. The day my parents called me into their study, I thought they were going to celebrate my college acceptance. I had worked so hard for this moment, burning the midnight oil, sacrificing weekends, and pouring my heart and soul into my studies. The acceptance letter was a testament to my dedication and perseverance. The air crackled with anticipation, but it wasn't the good kind. There was a heaviness, a palpable tension that made my stomach churn. I could feel the weight of unspoken words hanging in the air, pressing down on me like a suffocating blanket. My father sat stoically in his armchair, his face a mask of stern resolve, while my mother nervously wrung her hands, her eyes darting around the room as if searching for an escape. It was clear that whatever they had to say was weighing heavily on them. They told me about their brilliant plan, their grand gesture of love and support for my younger brother. My heart sank as they explained how they had decided to divert my college fund to help him start a business. It was a decision they had made without consulting me, without considering the impact it would have on my future. My brother, the charming, irresponsible charmer, needed the college fund to start a business. He had always been the golden child, the one who could do no wrong in their eyes. His carefree attitude and reckless decisions were now being rewarded at the expense of my dreams. My future, my dreams, were deemed less important. The betrayal cut deep, leaving a wound that would take years to heal. I felt abandoned, cast aside, and utterly alone. The people who were supposed to support and uplift me had chosen to prioritize someone else, leaving me to pick up the pieces of my shattered aspirations. They said I understood, that I was the responsible one. They expected me to be okay with it, to just figure it out. College is a waste of money anyway, my mother chirped, attempting a smile that didn't reach her eyes. My brother, oblivious to the magnitude of their betrayal, slung an arm around my shoulder. "Don't worry, sis," he said with a wink. "I'll make you rich one day." His words stung more than they comforted. That night, I cried myself to sleep, the weight of their betrayal crushing me. But amidst the tears, a steely resolve took root. I wouldn't let them break me. I wouldn't let them steal my future. I spent the next few months working double shifts at the local diner, squirreling away every penny I earned. I applied for every scholarship imaginable, my fingers flying across the keyboard, fueled by a potent cocktail of anger and determination. Section 6. Building a life, brick by brick. I left without a word, packed my bags and slipped out while they were at work. No dramatic goodbyes, no tearful explanations. I found a cheap room in a shared apartment, miles away from the suffocating confines of my childhood home. The scholarship money, coupled with my savings, wasn't much, but it was enough. I enrolled in a community college, determined to claw my way towards the future I had envisioned. Section 7. The downfall. Years passed, years of struggle, of late nights and ramen noodle dinners, but also years of growth, of newfound independence and self-reliance. I excelled in my studies, transferring to a 4-year university, and eventually landing my dream job. My brother's business, unsurprisingly, had crashed and burned. The money intended to secure my future was wasted on lavish parties and impulsive investments. Plea for help. My parents, faces etched with worry and regret, showed up at my doorstep one rainy afternoon. They told me about their financial woes, about my brother's mounting debts. They asked for my help, expecting me to bail them out, just like they expected me to be okay with their betrayal all those years ago. Their pleas fell on deaf ears. The years of hurt, of feeling invisible, had hardened me. Justice served. In the hallowed halls of justice, my story found its resolution. The courtroom bore witness to the culmination of my journey. I didn't say a word. My silence was a powerful statement of years of struggle and battles fought in the shadows. I pulled out my phone and opened the social media app where I had documented my journey. Each image was a milestone of my resilience, a testament to countless nights studying, sacrifices made, and dreams pursued with unwavering focus. I stood there, not as a victim, but as a survivor who had broken free from their expectations. I handed them the phone, my silence speaking volumes. They left, unable to meet my gaze. Shame etched on their faces. They walked away, their heads hung low, their pleas for forgiveness ringing hollow in the empty hallway. I never spoke to them again. I had moved on, leaving behind the shadows of my past. They tried to bury me, thinking they could silence my spirit. But they didn't know I was a seed. From the darkness, I grew stronger, emerging as a beacon of hope and resilience.